Specialist here for InsideTrackNews.com. We're here with the Team 3 Red Ed Hackison Racing representative of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series Tour. It is Jason Hathaway, but right now we're going to put all the NCATS talk aside because right now, my friend, you are a limited late model racer. We're here at Sunset Speedway on practice day, and we are 1 week before the big Spring Derby 100 here at Sunset Speedway. You're going to be here racing as a teammate to live wire Nick Goetz. It's going to be a massive show, my friend. I mean, what are we looking forward to next Saturday night?
It should be a lot of fun. I like getting out here and starting my year in Sunset. I usually get out here a few times and shake the rust off the driver. And Nick, I'm lucky enough that Nick let me shake down his old car here and get it set up for the summer. He's going to do a little traveling. So, yeah, it'll be fun. Can't wait to get out there and run with Chris Morrow and all the boys and have a lot of fun with Walters and Baker and Bentley and all the boys. So we seem to have a good time every time we come here.
Now, Sunset sort of set the whole program right on its ear by opening up with an invitational. I mean, I can't remember the last time a track had a 100-lap late model invitational to start out their year. What sort of a race are we going to be seeing? Are we going to see guys sort of, a little afraid to knock the pretty off these cars, or is it going to be a run and gun type of event like we see late in the season?
I think everybody will just go after it like they always do here. I've been here a few times. I haven't seen anybody lay back yet, so it's a good way to open up. Open up with a couple 100-lap races, starting the year, get the drivers going, and it should be good for us. We're used to the long races.
Now, I know a lot. It's about a 50-50 split here at Sunset between the crate and the build and who's running what. So tire conservation, like always, is going to come into play with a 100-lap race. What's going to be the strategy for your hot rod next Saturday?
Just get a good starting spot, kind of stay up front, run with the guys and see where we shake down, go lap for lap 50 and save your stuff a little bit. And I don't know how much, these guys run a lot of short races, so I don't know how much guys are used to that or their setups are used to that. So we'll, for us, for this car, it's brand new this year, or rebuilt used car, so we'll shake it down today and figure it out next week and get after it.
Now, in terms of comparison, I know the NCATS car is a whole different animal than what you got with the limited late model. But your experience in long distance races compared to some of these guys, I mean, there are some races here where the longest event they have all year will be a 75 lapper or a 50 lapper. It's going to be 100 laps on Saturday. Are you going to be dwelling on some of that NCATS experience in terms of saving your equipment and making sure that it's there for that late race push?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's that'll help out for sure. I don't think some of these guys are used to that. So, tire conservation and easing on the right rear is pretty well going to win you this race.
Now, you're a little familiar with this car. I know that you've been staring at it all winter, so you know the ins and outs of it. You're racing as a team with Nick. How often are we going to see you in this car in 2014?
Definitely the first two races. Nick let me run it here for the first two races, so we're gonna run the first two for sure, and possibly a couple other invitationals once we get going. We'll have to see how much time Livewire lets me get in this thing.
So what matters is that you go and run the NCAT stuff for business, and you come and run the limited late model for fun. That's what it's all about.
Oh, for sure. This is a fun time out here. So we'll we got a whole lot of sponsors on this thing right now, but we'll get our decal up, make it look pretty, and show up here next Saturday night.
Let's score you some extra Twitter followers here. You can hype up the Spring Derby on Twitter all week. What's the Twitter handle?
Jason Hathaway 3.
Make sure you follow him because he's full of useful information as well.
Oh yeah, I like to pound it out for sure.
There you go, folks. So representing Team 3 Red Hackison Racing, I guess Nick Goetz Motorsports for 2 weeks only.
He's the car owner.
Exactly. You gotta make sure don't wreck the car owner. That's all that matters. It's Jason Hathaway, folks. We'll see him here on May 3rd at Sunset Speedway for the Spring Derby.